you. It's the end of the year, and every year I like to make a video with my New Year's resolutions, kind of putting together a little plan of hopes for myself for the new year. This year has obviously been very, very weird because of the pandemic and being home all the time, and a lot of things have changed from my resolutions from last year. I honestly don't remember what many of them were. But for 2021, I'm looking forward to finding the new normal within all of this and having some New Year's resolutions that work for that. So that is what today's video is going to be about. I'm going to be telling you my New Year's resolutions. If you're new here, hello, my name is Tori Cyclic. I make new videos every Sunday for Cyclic Sunday with other videos throughout the week. If you like what you see, like this video down below and subscribe while you're down there as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok in the description at tss6295. Now, let's get into the video. So I've got a short little list on my phone of my New Year's resolutions for this year, so let's get into it. Number 1, figure out ways to handle stress and anxiety a lot better than I have been. Obviously, this year was stressful in many different ways, and I feel like my stress and anxiety manifested themselves in very different ways than they usually have, because usually I have a lot more things that I can like distract myself with when I'm stressed about a specific thing. But this year kind of turned into me having trouble breathing being what was the sign of me being very stressed and anxious. And that's something that used to happen to me a lot when I was a kid. It hasn't really come back for a while, but it kind of started happening in April, where when I would get really stressed about something, I would just like stop breathing normally and have to like figure out how to calm myself down. And it definitely takes a while to figure this out for myself, just because of how I am as a person. I overthink a lot. I have a lot of things going through my brain all the time. So my stress and anxiety definitely manifested themselves in kind of unhealthy ways. Obviously not bad, because I've been fine, but like definitely not the best ways possible. For 2021, I want to figure out better ways to handle my stress and anxiety, because yeah, they can be quite a bit overwhelming, and I don't want them to be like that. Place them all into good boxes in my brain and figure out the best way to handle stress, handle anxiety, handle them when they're together. Just, yeah, handling that kind of part of my life a bit better. Number 2, paying more attention to my mental health and when I need a break. I feel like I said something like this last year, but I'm getting a lot better at figuring out when I need a break, a mental health break in particular. I'm very used to just kind of pushing myself as far as I can go and then just kind of like waiting for it all to fall apart. Case in point, 2017 into 2018, when I was sick for 6 months because I just didn't really take care of myself mentally or physically, and then I just kind of fell apart. I've been learning a lot since then how to better take care of myself in that kind of way, especially physically. I've been paying a lot more attention to like my physical signs and how I need to take care of myself with that, because that also affects my mental health as well. Because when I like, especially now, get a little bit like stressed, of course, and I feel like I'm getting sick, I know I'm not. It's just my brain just kind of going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you're getting sick, you're getting coronavirus. I'm definitely not. I'm fine. I've been tested. I'm negative. I'm totally fine. It's just my brain overthinking and getting really stressed about it. So I'm trying to take better care of my mental health and knowing when I need a mental health day. I've definitely been doing that a lot more. There's been some specific days where I'm like, I'm just gonna lie on the couch and do nothing because that's what I need right now. And it's really helped to like take a break in that kind of way. Figuring out the best ways to handle a mental health break day, which is very, very important. Number 3, take a dance class in person. Obviously, this all depends on coronavirus restrictions and how the world is gonna look at some point whenever any of this is over. But my New Year's resolution for 2021 is to get back into a studio and take a dance class in person, because I've been doing them over Zoom and it's fine, but it's just not the same. I miss being in Broadway Dance Center and Steps on Broadway, like around all my friends, dancing and sweating and dancing on the actual dance floor. I just miss like the normalcy of that kind of thing, and like weirdly missing auditions, which is a weird, again, very, very odd sensation in my brain to be like, I miss going to an audition. I just miss like the sense of community that kind of brings. So I'm hoping for 2021 I can be like back in a studio, in an audition, in a dance class, seeing my friends, that kind of thing. I just miss like being around people and in a place that I love, which is a dance studio. And number 4, get Carbon comfortable sitting on my lap without me holding on to him. This is a kind of random one, but something that me and Sean are very hopeful for is that we can make Carbon into a lap cat. He like likes to snuggle next to us or like near us, but he doesn't like to sit on our laps necessarily. He's definitely better about it with Sean. When like Sean's eating breakfast, he like jumps on top of his lap and kind of lies on top of him. Whereas with me, he doesn't like to sit on my lap, and I want to make Carbon comfortable sitting on my lap, especially because recently he's been very much liking sitting in my office chair anytime I'm not in my office chair. So I'm like, well, if he likes sitting in my office chair, he can just sit on my lap while I'm in my office chair working. And it's a win-win situation. He gets to sit on the chair, sort of, and sit on my lap, and I get to have a cat on my lap snuggling me. He's definitely gotten a lot more comfortable being around us, especially since we moved into this new apartment, and he's found like his favorite places that he likes to be. So I'm hoping that I can make my lap one of them. That'd be really nice. So those are the only New Year's resolutions that I have on my list, but thinking off the top of my head, also like hoping for health, happiness, all those good things. And also the vaccine, like that'd be really nice to also have that be like fully distributed, and so everything can start coming back to normal, just like a sort of sense of normalcy within the new normal that is the world at the current moment. So those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head that also aren't on my list. So that is all I have for you guys today. If you have any New Year's resolutions, leave them in the comments below. Let's talk about them. I'd love to know what you guys are wanting for 2021, especially in the craziness that 2020 has been. And if there's anything else you'd like to see on my channel, let me know about that in the comments down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year, happy 2021, DFTBA, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.